ethically, if there was an option where you could voluntarily put yourself forward to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
hey, look, these brain nodes or whatever, maybe you're someone who has a terminal illness or whatever it is, and you're like, well, fuck it. I'd like to spend my last couple of years alive in service to the rest of humanity. Does that present an ethical dilemma where you are allowing people to consent to have medical experiments done to them if there's like potentially horrific outcomes?
Yeah, but I think that the potential upside also has to be commensurate with the level of harm that can be done with you, right? Like you don't want to like get only a small upside for like the massive downside that might be like death or further impairment or pain or those sort of things. It needs to be commensurate. So it needs to be one of those things of just going, the downside of this isn't that bad if the upside's not that good, or if it's the opposite, if it's like, we want to be able to like, essentially turn you into some sort of superhero where you can like, I don't know, see computer screens in front of your eyes or whatever it is they're trying to explain, then look, there's also a downside that, you're going to die during this. But if you don't, the upside is pretty cool. I reckon if I had a terminal disease or whatever, yeah, I'd sign up for that day one. I'd be okay, cool. Yeah.
What if there was a choice of like, medical experiments? So they're trying to improve eyesight, hearing, or physical capabilities, or for you, like maybe it was something to do with like bionic legs. They've developed these kind of bionic legs that will be implanted into your hips. They'd have to remove your current legs and your hip joints and implant with this prosthetic mechanized legs. Would you go for something like that?
100%. I'd signed up before you finished that sentence.
I signed up. Mr. Anderson, put that saw down.
I signed up when you said I can get rid of my old hips and legs. I didn't even locked in what was happening next. I was like, I'm in. Just take them.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess that you got to weigh potential upside, downside. So if they're saying, look, the upside is you'll not only be able to walk again, you'll be able to fucking leap tall buildings. Like these are super powerful superhero type legs. The downside is, well, I mean, I guess the downside you already have crippling pain 24/7.
Well, no, I guess the downside is you could lose your legs, but people can still have other artificial legs. Like you could get them replaced in the way that people who lose their legs have their legs replaced.
Well, let's think like more, be more specific. So if we're saying the upside is super strong legs that can make you leap over tall buildings, what is the opposite of that?
like super weak legs that just like collapse randomly, just like a jellyfish. You like turn into a jellyfish. They just flop sort of Leno and Woodley style onto the floor.
And to compound the humiliation, for some reason, I don't know why, it makes a really loud fart noise when they collapse.
Yeah, because the bionic hips make some sort of futuristic sort of, kind of mechanized swoosh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're working.
Whereas when my other ones deflate, it's kind of a fart noise. It's more like a balloon deflating. That sounds that fun.
Yeah. To see the full video, join our Patreon.
Patreon.com/TOFOP.